all the way up through my body, and so the goal of this is to...
Hey everybody, Dr. Bain here. Haven't made a video in a while, we've been super busy, but I wanted to give you guys a clinic update, so come on in. So, here's one of the newest things that we've added here. So we added our logo here, Believe, and that's just for our patients, just to remind you guys that you have the capability, your body can heal itself as long as it's given the right things. I'm always about natural care and being able to heal the body from within. So I just use that as a reminder, but I really want to show you the thing I'm really excited about. The thing I'm most excited about is we've actually added an entirely new treatment room altogether. So come on in here, and I kind of want to demo some of this cool stuff for you because we've got a lot of stuff going on in here. A lot of really interesting equipment. And so one of the first pieces we've added is two things. This is a stand-up vibration machine, and on the side here we have an oxygen concentration machine. So I'll kind of show you how this works. So this is for our neuropathy patients. And neuropathy is a terrible disease. Essentially, people's legs begin to die because they don't have enough circulation, so they lose oxygen. And so the nerves and the skin and the muscle all begins to die, and eventually it's very sad, it leads to amputation. But luckily you can treat that stuff naturally, and so this is one of the approaches for that. So with the stand-up vibration machine, I'm going to crank this all the way up. And what this is for is to get new circulation, and you can see it's pretty darn powerful. You can feel this all the way up through my body, and so the goal of this is to increase circulation in the legs, get old blood out, get new blood in, and with blood comes oxygen. And that's why we're also supplementing with oxygen from the air in order to help these people get new oxygen blood into their legs. So that's one of the things that we do specifically for the treatment of diabetic neuropathy. Woo! And it's super intense. So I'm going to stop that guy. There. That's my exercise for the morning. So, next piece of equipment here, we just got in, and this is probably the thing I'm most excited to show you guys. So come on over here. So this guy right here is actually what we call a class 4 laser. Now these things go from different numbers, from class 1 all the way up to class 4. Class 4 is the most powerful. So this is actually a version of red light therapy. A lot of people may have heard of red light therapy. It's becoming very popular. There's a lot of new research coming out. And the class 4 is the most powerful of these lasers. Well, what would you use it for? Pain, inflammation, bone fractures. You can actually heal bone fractures up faster because with the class 4 laser, it's so powerful it actually can penetrate up to 4 inches into your body. That also makes it even possible to treat organs. Say you have a kidney infection, I can actually treat your kidney directly. And what's so cool about this technology is that since it's so powerful, the treatment times are only 30 seconds long, when typically with lower class lasers, you'd actually be on that, said organ or muscle or bone, you'd be on that for like 20 minutes, and we've actually shrunk that all the way down to 30 seconds. It's also so powerful that you have to wear glasses for it. Otherwise, you could actually go blind if you get a big shining into your eyes. So I'm going to show you just what a treatment might look like with something like this. So typically with our neuropathy patients, we're treating the legs, the feet, the legs, plantar fasciitis. This is amazing for plantar fasciitis. So I'm going to go in here, and once again, actually take a look at this thing. This is really, really cool technology. I mean, these are very, very potent red light lasers, very, very penetrating. And so we're actually going to treat my calf. So, and we're off and rolling already. And so we kind of go in and we'll treat the area. Now this is especially really, really good. Maybe if you've got calf pain, sciatica, numbness, tingling, weakness. Varicose veins is huge. We've got a lot of our patients with neuropathy. Once again, their problem really is circulation. So what this can actually do is when you shine a powerful red light into the blood vessels of the leg, you actually cause vasodilation and fresh blood comes to the area. Reason the vasodilation happens is because the red light actually produces nitric oxide. And literally that was it. The treatment's already over. We just literally did 20 minutes worth of treatment in about 30 seconds, which is really awesome. So that's usually phase 2 for a lot of folks, but we also use these with our chiropractic patients, our decompression patients, all kinds of really cool stuff. But this one is also really fun. So this guy here, very similar to the stand-up vibration, except now it's seated, because now we're really going to concentrate on the feet and legs to make sure that they're getting a lot of circulation. It's also really good for plantar fasciitis.
So literally we're vibrating the whole legs and the bottom of the feet, and that does a lot of stuff. Brand new circulation, which means it's bringing oxygen, it's relaxing musculature that is spasmed, it's breaking up scar tissue. It's also stimulating the nerve endings on the bottom of your feet that are dedicated to balance. So we have a lot of people who have balance issues that very slowly begin to progress and get better as we're stimulating their nerve endings on the bottom of their feet. It also feels really nice. So I kind of sneak in here sometimes, and I just do it because I like it. So that's our third phase. Finally, and this guy's really interesting, this is what we call a decompression table. This is a brand new piece of cutting edge technology that does a very specific thing, and that is it handles disc bulges and disc herniations. So what are those? Well, in between your vertebrae you have these discs, okay? And these discs are kind of like your shock absorbers, and sometimes they can become damaged. And when they become damaged, the material will herniate or bulge out, and it will press into your spinal cord, and it will cause a lot of different symptoms. What's the most common? Sciatica, numbness, tingling, weaknesses, atrophy where the muscles will shrink down, the muscles will shrink down, and a lot of things like that. So what this actually can do is it will specifically, at a very particular angle and force, it will separate the vertebrae, which creates a negative pressure inside your disc, and it will slowly but surely begin to suck that herniation or bulge back in, thus alleviating the symptoms and getting to the root cause of the problem. Now, this is really amazing because typically what most people would do for treatment for this is they would go and get a surgery. They would get a discectomy, or they might get a lumbar fusion or a cervical fusion. And I'm not really a big fan of having surgeries if we don't have to. So this is one of our approaches to naturally get to the root cause of the problem while also simultaneously avoiding a surgery that I feel is unnecessarily dangerous unless it was an emergency type situation. So this is the amazing new room that we have, guys. I'm so excited that I was able to share that with you, and we're so excited to work together with you in the future. So if you're interested in any of this stuff, please feel free to send us a message, or why don't you give us a call, 623-226-7527. We'd love to talk with you. Thanks, guys.